to my channel. This was my trip to the Outer Banks, North Carolina. It is 175 miles in length, and it is the most farthest east you can get in the state of North Carolina. It goes from Dock, North Carolina, down to Ocracoke Island. It's two ways on and off the island. There's two bridges, and then there's a ferry. Only way on and only way off. To the south is a chain of islands called the Crystal Coast. It is 85 miles long. It goes from Cedar Island down to Emerald Isle. My trip started in Maysville, North Carolina, and I traveled northeast 2 hours to Manio, North Carolina, and then I crossed the bridge. This started the collection of pressed pennies. Visit all 9 machines and made 2 sets out of every machine, a set for me and a set just to have. So it was fun and very fun. The road trip was awesome. Beautiful sights, beautiful beaches. It was very peaceful. This was part of my trip down to Ocracoke, and then from the island, well, you got to take a ferry to the island. So this was my trip down there. This is one of the three-mile long bridge that it went over a lot of the wetlands on both sides, not necessarily individual islands though. But here's me on the ferry. The ferry was a little over an hour ride. You can see here where the ferry is only going 10 miles an hour. Yeah, it was just an awesome ride. Very peaceful, nice little breeze. Yeah, sometimes you can see dolphins. It's definitely not my first trip out there, but it is an awesome trip. It's actually 2 ferries, one to get to Ocracoke, then Ocracoke out to the Crystal Coast, but I missed that one, so I had to turn around and go back up the island and then leave out of the top. So from this point here, I had to turn around to Ocracoke, get a pressed penny, then I had to go back up. It was 4 hours from that pressed penny machine for me to get home, because I obviously was already too far down the island and I couldn't go out the Crystal Coast side. Here's us leaving the ferry. You ever get a chance, it's an awesome trip just to sit in a vehicle and take a road trip. It's also awesome in the off season where there's not a lot of people. This was definitely beach season, and you could definitely wait 2-3 hours just to get on the ferry if you don't get the express pass. I obviously didn't. Beneficial. It is a good idea to get on the North Carolina Ferry Transportation System website and schedule and find out the times. That way you're not sitting there forever waiting. I am planning on several more day trips just to collect as many pressed pennies in a day that I can. So that's also in the future. But I'm going to stop this for now. This is the end of the video. Enjoy.